Tell me about your journey so far, like with the client from the start. How was your experience about your ups and downs with the company and how you're feeling right now, like after?
Oof, that's a loaded question. We could be here for forever.
Right.
The ups and downs. There has been many ups and there's also been many downs, unfortunately. So right from the very beginning, struggling to honestly figure out what kind of company I wanted to build was one of the most difficult parts. And as that continued to build out, using a business coach on my end to really help out and kind of hone in my messaging and everything else, really, really helped. And then as we started to grow and expand and hire on new people, making sure that we're hiring the right people, we've gone through some individuals in the company that weren't a good fit in the long run. And we've also found a lot of people who are a perfect fit.
So, how do you rate Zoho and all its application out of 10 if you wanted to rate it?
I would say I would rate Zoho an 8. It's at a point where they are growing and expanding and they're starting to understand the importance of listening to their users. And especially with Zoho entering the North American market, it's a little bit different from the other markets that they're currently in. And the solution that they've actually created for small to medium sized businesses outweighs a lot of the negatives. And being able to be a partner with them and see their journey as well is pretty cool. And become an evangelist for Zoho because I believe in it so much more than the other solutions that are out there, that I really do believe it's a really good fit for a large majority of businesses that are out there. The only downside is that it is rather complicated. So having partners like us that can then help these individuals out makes it a lot easier to really reach out and to ensure that these businesses are going to be successful.
Do you think Zoho has the potential to become one of the greatest CRM software in the world?
I think it'll get there. I think it has a unique enough story. And I've been doing actually a little bit of research on Zoho and the competitors recently. And I think, if I remember correctly, Salesforce is around $17 billion in revenue, which is a lot of zeros. Zoho actually comes in at $1 billion, just over $1 billion. So you could say that Zoho is 1/17th the size of Salesforce. Although they have a huge market reach in the Asian markets, like you've already identified. And so now they just really need to start capturing more of the North American market because that's where a lot of Salesforce's market share is.
So I know that you have met a lot of people who are not that much tech savvy, who didn't know much about CRM, like who doesn't even know like what a CRM is. So how do you tackle that situation? That's what I'm really curious about.
It did come up a couple times where someone would be like, "Oh, like I ask people like, what do you use for a CRM?" And they're like, "What do you mean? Like, what's a CRM? I don't know what that is." And I'd be like, "Oh, what system or platform do you use?" And I'd be like, "I don't know what those terms mean. You have to dumb it down for me." Someone actually said that to us. Like when you're working in the tools so much, it's very difficult to get out of that mindset and start to figure out ways that you can strategize and grow the business more effectively. And one of the ways is using technology. One assumption that I made incorrectly was that everyone knows what a CRM is, and there's quite a lot of people out there that don't know what a CRM is, and that's absolutely okay. But then it's up to us to figure out, okay, how can we, speak with these individuals and showcase what we can potentially do for them using technology if they don't necessarily know technology.
Your favorite three features that you like most about the Zoho?
I think I like how within Zoho One, everything is combined. So it's very easy to switch between all the different tools. It's very easy to get updates on from team members. It's very easy to communicate with one another, and I find that to be one of the best things about Zoho. On top of that, I would say some of Zoho's features are pretty crazy. Like something like Zoho Canvas, I absolutely love. So some of the things that they're doing on the user interface level, I find really unique because within Zoho Canvas, they basically allow you the ability to create your own user interface for records, which I think is really, really cool and not something that other CRMs have done before. The last thing I would say, I'm actually really starting to like Zoho Connect. I wasn't the biggest fan of it at first. Now Zoho Connect is like an internal intranet tool. And so I'm really starting to hone in on that as being like an amazing tool that I just want to learn more and get everyone else in there.
Like recently, we have become a Zoho advanced partner. So how are you feeling after achieving that milestone?
Yeah, I feel pretty proud for the fact that we have grown so quickly. We set out a goal earlier last year to become a Zoho Advanced partner, and now we're there. And so it's really cool to see everything working together and the team working so well and just everything kind of coming into play. So it makes me feel really proud of what has been built and the ownership that people have taken to jump on to my goal and my vision as well. It's really cool as a leader to see that happen.